Hey guys, whew, I'm like on a wave right now of really high energy because I have got something to say. Okay, I wanted to come in because I made that post today about push and pull energy, like propulsion and moment or motivation. So, and I wanted to like really kind of get into that. And I am not, I mean, like I'm from a family of artists. I should know how to draw better. If I sat down and took time, I probably could do it. But, and then I also am not really big on like, you know, I mean, I'm big on being able to fix and edit photos, but not like true graphic design. So anyway, I wanted to come in here and really talk about propulsion and how we need to start to use it and why, like the actual reason why it is so important to clean up our previous trauma, which is just, you know, unprocessed emotion. It's just weighted emotion. So I drew like a little picture and it's not a very good one. So, hey, Crystal. Okay, I wanted to talk first about like, if you think of like the quantum field, and I don't know if you've ever seen pictures of it, but it's kind of like that grid or that flat field, right? And you have an atom. Let's just actually say that it's you and your atoms that are traveling through that quantum field. So it's kind of like you're the imaginary ball in the center and you're traveling through it. So, okay, so we have this. This is you. This is not a good drawing. And oh man, I just realized it's probably backward for you guys. Like all these words are going to be backward. Anyway, oh no. Okay. So, let's see if I can do this with just my hands then. Okay. So let's just use the camera. Okay. So we have you and you're over here. And you are made up of light, like light. So, and the lighter you are, the less dense you are. Like we're literally transforming our bodies. We're in the process of transforming our bodies right now. So you're made up of all of this light. So in a way, you don't have like a lot of mass to you to begin with. So you're here in this energy that's like surrounding you, right? And then back here in your past is your trigger. It's just one trigger. It's one thing that happened way back here. I call it your life theme because it's like the one trigger. And it's big and it's weighted because there's been so much focus in your past on that trigger. The reason why that there's been so much focus on that trigger, so it's like big and it's weighted and it's way, you know, back here, is that ever since that trigger, you've had little spots where you've looked for evidence and proof that this trigger is correct. So now you have the field, right? And you have got your weighted trigger back here. And then you've got all these like think of them as like this is a bowling ball. This is your pool balls. And then over here is like a ping pong ball. So you have your weighted trigger and then you have all of these little pool balls that are like the evidence and the proof that this trigger, you know, is right. And then you're over here as a ping pong ball and you're like trying to focus forward. So you're trying to really let me put my energy and my motivation back there. to take And at the same time, when that all gets cleared, what we have to do is we have to stake forward, right? We have to propel. Propel literally means forward staking, like putting a stake in the ground. A stake in the ground that's now going to press down on the field over here so that we can get thrust from back here and then fall into the field. And all of the falling is when you have that synchronicity. When you have that synchronicity going, when like you're so forward focused that things just start lining up. It's all of those coincidences. That's what the falling feels like. Like that's the synchronicity, is the falling into that area where it's being staked down for it to cause a propulsion. So then we're having the thrust factor and the propulsion working in our favor of getting where we really want to go. And then we restake, like you set out the stakes and you set them out for, that's why we have the goals and things, because we set out the stakes for like 1 year, 2 years, all of that kind of thing out there so that we're constantly falling into the synchronicities that we're putting out in place. But we have to release all this resistance. Otherwise, it's just moving forward one little, quantum field square at a time. So anyway, I wanted to come in here and really try to explain that about the traumas and everything, because I do see that there's a lot of people in here who are like going through divorce and they've got these body aches and everything, and it's all coming from that trigger. So I could sit there and give you, like say this affirmation or whatever, and those things help. I'm not going to say that they don't, but we have to start clearing the stuff that's lingering back here so that we can start to feel the resonance here and start to propel to forward stake so we can roll and flow into that forward motion. All right, it's just like it's really getting everything pulled together so we can, like I said, like we can harness all of the factors and move smoothly, with ease and joy into purpose, into the purpose that we really want and have for ourselves. And then, you got to go into how you're going to find your purpose. Your purpose is back here, guys. It's in all this trauma. That's where your purpose is. If you want to know what you're supposed to do going that way, you got to find out what you learned going, back here. Your purpose is all back here. And it takes a bit to sift through. It's not always fun. It's way more fun when we do it together because we laugh like it's just releasing. But anyway, it's not always fun. I'm not going to say that it's always fun. But the point isn't to stay back here and linger. It's to get back there and get out. Like, get the fuck out, right? Like, use it as thrusters. So anyway, all right. I just wanted to put that out there because I wasn't sure how that last post was going to land. I know it had a lot of information in it, and I thought maybe I should explain this a little bit better. So anyway, I hope that you guys are having a great day. For everyone that came on, I'm not sure, I couldn't see all of your names and everything, but Crystal, thank you so much for the communication. I love you, love you, love you. Aw, so many tears. I love you, honey. I love you. I believe in you. I know you can do this. Like, get in there, get out. Use your thrusters, babe. All right. Love you. Have a great day, guys. Bye.